Is Semitruck Thomas going to drive his way out of this one?
I'm telling you, would you please read?
Is Semitruck Thomas going to drive his way out of this one?
That blank stare, he's like, to be honest with you, Chris, I don't know either. Man, too bad he can't grab those handlebars on his mustache and drive on out of here, dog. Boy, you must go back to sleep. It's still about early in the morning. Go back to sleep yet. Hello, everybody. I tried to take my mind off of the most ridiculous move ever by reacting to this Thomas the Trucker situation on Takedown, but I think I ended up having like a mental breakdown. Maybe eventually when I will upload that, my mental breakdown's trying to record content for you guys. I think that you would like that. I think that you would like that because you guys are predators. JK, LOL. Anyways, here we go. I'm going in pretty blind to this. I have no idea what's up. So, take it away, Chris.
There is no question that some of the most compelling Predator investigations ever are the new ones, out now on Watch True.
By the way, just for the record, I'm not married. It's just my dearest and loveliest of Aunt Nancy's birthdays today. It's true. And this is a family heirloom that was passed down to me from her and so on. And I'm just wearing the family jewels. Just around the house. Don't come and rob me. And to be fair, she's already haunting me like this and she loved me. I don't want to imagine what would happen to you. Anyways.
.com. Check out our full library.
Jesus Christ, Chris, I do not need the plug. I'm already watching and promoting it.
On this episode of Takedown with Chris Hansen, I'm back with the Genesee County, Michigan Sheriff's Office Child Predator Task Force, known as GHOST. The Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team. What looks and feels like a typical early...
I did not mean to like turn my lights off right when that happened. That was very apropos. It's just that the sun is coming up and the lighting is so much better like this. Let's start over.
Episode of Takedown with Chris Hansen, I'm back with the Genesee County, Michigan Sheriff's Office Child
Who's
Predator
this bitch?
Task Force, known as GHOST. The Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team. What looks and feels like
Woo,
a typical
GHOST!
spring day outdoors will be chilly indoors for today's house guest. Here comes 70-year-old Thomas Smeaton, a
Oh,
semi-truck
Jesus
driver from
Christ. He's got the crazy eye. Hold up. Let's take another look at that eye.
A semi-truck driver.
Look at that. He's got two different eyeballs.
Bro, his eyes are like changing sizes and shape and color right before our fucking eyes. It's fucking bizarre, dude. I don't like it. I don't like it. Those of y'all who believe in reptilian shape-shifting, this is gotta be the most convincing case of it.
Is it just me or is that odd? I don't know. I'm not gonna get too into it.
He drove his pickup truck more than an hour to our Sting house so he could meet a girl who told him online she was about to turn 15. In his Sting house, Thomas Smeaton, a semi-truck driver from mid-Michigan. He drove his pickup truck more than an hour to our Sting house so he could meet a girl who told him online she was about to turn 15.
She's got the blanket because bitches always be cold. They always be like, oh, I'm chilly.
In his chat with a decoy posing as the girl, Smeaton says, "I'd
This
like
old
to
bitch.
see you if you're available."
Talk about hero Karens. Look at her. She's doing the real Lord's work.
There is talk of oral sex and intercourse. Money is discussed.
Dude is actually negging this decoy. Nice. You're not petite, but still nice. If you guys don't know what negging is, good. You might have a chance in the world, but if you... puts me in an awkward position. Basically, it's a tactic used by pickup artists wherein you, basically what it is a backhanded compliment. It's a backhanded compliment. And it's designed to put you down while making you feel like you gotta live up to their standard as if I should give a shit about your standard of petite or not petite. She said, I'm 15, LOL, is all good. Like, the bitch was thinking the same thing I was thinking. She was like, yeah, okay, dude. Like, if he said that shit at his age to a grown-ass woman his age, shit would not go down well. Shit would not go down well. And then you have these incels saying, well, that's why they need to have sex with children, because grown women are all bitches, No. Maybe you should, work on actually forming actual relationships with people. Then you might actually have to, yeah, let's not.
Smeaton asks where her parents are and if she's alone.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Alone.
Why is he so sassy? He always has been. Let's hear that again.
Alone. Alone.
Alone.
See, Chris, one thing I love about him always is his attitude.
And if she's alone.
Hello.
Smeaton says, I'd like to see you if you're available. There is talk of oral sex and intercourse. Money is...
I was so distracted by his ridiculous, I wouldn't even call it flirting tactic, by his ridiculousness. I was so distracted by this bullshit. I did not notice the actual shit happening.
Smeaton asks where her parents are and if she's alone. Then asking, you feeling frisky and horny?
Calling all cats. 2 new cat foods from Little Friskies in your favorite flavors.
Even going so...
Makes me angry because frisky is one of my favorite words just in general to use both in a naughty and non-naughty context. And also the spelling on horny. Because I hear it in my head, horny. You feeling frisky and horny. You on pill, you don't need it with me. Horny. That's what he's done to himself.
Ours to ask if she's on the pill. And now, Smeaton is in our kitchen, being greeted by the decoy. The man who's old enough to be her grandpa, Semitruck.
How old is he again?
To make sure she's home alone.
No.
That is so funny. What a fucking motley crew of characters we have on Takedown. This guy's worried about neighbors. When it's like golf cart Matt was like specifically a neighbor who was a sex predator. So like in this guy's case, he should be so lucky if there were neighbors around, to be honest. Because this is like the weirdest pedophile dense neighborhood. Oh yeah, I forgot. Guys, when I was going off making the golf cart Matt and Glory Old Jerry videos, I did some like bizarre deep diving into Monroe County and bits of Michigan, certain counties in Michigan, not just Genesee, but there's like there's something going on there. And comment if you're interested in me posting some of that weird research that I did.
Yes.
Are you sure you're here by yourself? Well, I'm a little bit nervous. Now that you ask, I'm not sure, and I'm a little bit stressed out, to be honest, Thomas. To be honest, Thomas.
Then she excuses herself, run upstairs, grab her vape.
Go upstairs real quick. I forgot my vape, so I'm just gonna go grab it real quick, okay?
Vaping really brings life to the world.
What's in your hand?
It's a harmonica, Mama.
Wait right here for me.
Okay.
Why are you so concerned? Smeaton gets one look at me and decides to bolt. But the Genesee County Sheriff's Ghost team doesn't let him get very far.
That's aggressive.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You have anything?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Is anybody in your car? No. Any weapons? No. All right, just relax. Relax. You're gonna have a seat right here, Tom.
What am I doing? Dude is fucking strung out. He's either wasted, senile, panic. He's just on it, man.
What am I doing? What are you, have a seat.
What am I
What are you doing, man?
Brain can't
Have a seat,
process.
Tom.
Man, too bad he can't grab those handlebars on his mustache and drive on out of here, dog.
What?
What is it with this? I bet you Chris is thinking the exact same shit that I'm about to say. What is it? That face, Chris. I mean, Chris. Always Chris. I love you, Chris. Anyways, he was also probably staring at what the fuck
What am I doing? Have a seat. What are you doing, man?
this predator drip.
Have a seat, Tom.
And the fucked up thing about this shirt is that you know that collar came pre-ripped. I hate to say it. I hate this aesthetic. This aesthetic was big like in like 2007. Yeah, 2008. It was like the, oh god, it's horrible.
This is horrible.
Horrible, very 2000s. I'm getting flashbacks with the, god damn it. What were those Von Dutch hats and the Sailor Jerry Converse and the sequins everywhere, unnecessary sequins, and all the brown and tan and suede? Like they tried to make suede a thing. I am just gonna bite the bullet and make a whole series on Predator fashion and what the fuck is happening with it, because I clearly have a lot to say about it. In every video, I'm always taking up my time, Bubby's time, the viewer's time, and my hard drive's time. It's not me. It's that sacred piece of apparel. That's the thumbnail. Hold on. I love it when I get the thumbnail. Give me the thumbnail. Do you guys like it when I'm here? Do you guys prefer me to be like this? What if I started viewing things from up here? Go down here. What do you care? What if I did this? Oh, hold on now. Bear with me, guys. Why not? This guy's just to see if he uses us. Okay. And then what if we did and then I did a one of those, and then I'll put you like that. Because then I'd have to be all the way over here. You see how I've done it, Garnet? Well, you guys tell me. What if I just do the videos like this? Fuck it.
I'm telling you, would you please read the
He said, I'm telling you, could you please redo the visuals here? Yeah. Give me a second, Thomas. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, classic.
Let's skip the games.
No, hold on. No, we can never skip the games.
Why do you want to skip the games?
Oh,
Just browse.
Skip the Games is an app, right? That's the new Predator app. I bet you the Ghost team is all on this.
Is Semitruck Thomas going to drive his way out of this one?
I'm telling you, would you please read?
Is Semitruck Thomas going to drive his way out of this one?
That blank stare, he's like, to be honest with you, Chris, I don't know either.
I'm telling you, would you please read the skip the games?
Just read the.
Why do you want to skip the games?
Just browse through it.
And what are you looking for?
Companionship.
Sex.
If it leads to that.
Have you found it?
He wants companionship, Firefly style.
And just so we're clear, under no circumstances will I be servicing you or anyone who is under your employ.
I'll post this up.
I've been on these sites before.
No.
Do you see how this looks?
Do you see how this looks?
And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I wish I could do something to.
If I could.
You don't want to.
I would never do this again.
Never.
He said, I wish there was something I could do to walk away.
I would never do this again.
Never.
I've learned my lesson.
You learned your lesson.
Yes.
So you're
To be honest with you, I feel like he might be honest, but he has no capacity for memory, either short-term nor long-term, clearly. He said, what am I doing? What are you doing? What's happening? Could you read the thing? Skip the games? Can we skip the games? Is he the most confused predator? You tell me. This video is presenting lots of opportunities for conversation. Now I remember why I started doing YouTube's all to begin with. Back in the day, I was losing my mind in Tennessee. And I would just watch the mukbangs. And this was a Nikocado avocado. I knew him as some guy who used to like eat with hungry fat chicks sometimes.
Hi y'all. Today we're getting ready to eat some good old Indian food from Delhi Indian cuisine in Las Vegas. And let's dig in.
It sounds really good.
Fast forward a couple years later, then he's like fucking Nikocado avocado. And how's hungry fat chick even doing? No say. But how are you guys? He's looking stressed.
No.
Never.
That's my word.
And how much?
That's my word. Your word doesn't mean much, especially if you have no idea what you're saying, to be honest. Sorry, I just have to quickly make a note about fashion show.
Fashion show at lunch.
Most confused.
Why should I believe?
He's like, I don't even believe me. I
You
don't.
got no reason to.
He's like, I've got no idea what's going on.
Oh, what's going on right now?
What's going on?
19.
I know, but that's not what
He said, I thought it was 1969. I thought I was at Woodstock, dog. Like, what the fuck? Dude is like Creed Bratton, but like in real life where it doesn't actually translate that well. He honestly looks like he needs help. I need somebody from like a medical professional. Not just anybody. He looks like he needs to be in a home. He looks scared, but not because he's being busted. He looks scared because he's dementia. And I don't say that lightly. Keep in mind, I actually have brain damage, and I know what brain degradation can do. That's why sometimes I look at these predators and I'm like, I mean, you know what you're doing, but I think you might be a little goofy.
The Jet says 15. You know, she had to post.
Chris, I don't like this strip. Chris, you're dressed like a Karen. Ooh, I'm a little turned off. I'm a little turned off by Chris right now. It's not even that he's effeminate. It's just that he's effeminate in the worst possible way, aka a white lady kind of way.
The chat says 15.
I didn't see that.
Well, you're lying, Tom. Once you got into the chat, the decoy made it clear.
Oh, he looks
that
so
she was 15
scared.
years old. And you
Chris,
I
he's still
never-
cute
I never
though.
got-
He's
I
still
never-
cute,
I never
honestly.
seen it.
Just for like 2 seconds. Y'all ever be with your partner and y'all just be vibing and you glance at him and all of a sudden you're like, damn, you're a little ugly though sometimes. And then you get humble real quick because you know that it's happened vice versa.
You've never seen it.
No, I didn't.
He looks
Did you bring condoms with you, Tom?
like confused, scared.
So you're just gonna have unprotected sex with a girl who's 6 or 15?
And what is this weird drums?
I didn't know.
You didn't know what? You had a long chat with her, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's
Well, Tom,
gotten
there's something you need to know.
Okay.
it's honestly gotten weird now that the chat logs are done on the cell phone because it just straight up looks like Chris is just like scrolling through his feed, bored with Thomas. And to be honest, there's no way that we can verify that he's not. But it just straight up just be looking like he's just like, alright, well, Thomas, fuck. Yeah, fuck, you're nasty, right? Like, you get that, right? And he's like, can you just hear me?
I'm Chris Hansen. Well, Tom, there's something you need to know.
Okay.
I'm Chris Hansen.
Okay.
I'm a television reporter who does stories on men who try to beat underage kids for sex. You ever see that Predator?
So,
I'm sorry, but the music totally does not fit the situation or the predator. Like, there's some predators that you could use this music for, like Daddy Daughter Donnie. This guy does not deserve the Pirates of the Caribbean music.
Are you on TV? Good.
Yeah.
Really?
Being on TV was not...
Whether we like it or not.
TV. Good.
Yeah. I'm a television reporter who does stories on men who try to beat underage kids for sex. You ever see that Predator?
So I'm gonna be on
He is scrolling.
Good.
He totally is scrolling right now. There's no reason that you shouldn't be engaging with him right now. He's not. This is Chris. He's like, you were
There
the
is
most
no
boring.
question
What the
that
fuck
some of the
happened?
most compelling...
Oops. That was not compelling, Chris. Shut up.
Was not the 15 minutes of fame Thomas was hoping for. Then there's some gentlemen here want to talk. How are you?
Very good.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. The Genesee County Ghost Task Force takes Thomas down to the station.
There's so many little bits.
All right. How are you?
How are you?
Very good.
Look, this is so awkward. Hey, Bubby, no, get down. Get down. You guys, no growling. They're walking all over the goddamn keyboard. There's 55 seconds left in the episode, and now this shit starts. I can't stand it.
Being on TV was not the 15 minutes of fame Thomas was hoping for. Then there's some gentlemen here want to talk. How are you?
How are ya? He's approaching him like a paramedic, like, how are ya? Sussing his... Do you hear this?
Very good.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is how all the parents felt during the pandemic when they had to work from home and all their little bitch-ass kids who were not getting proper socialization due to quarantine were running around going blah, 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 blah.
All right. The Genesee County Ghost Task Force takes Thomas down to the station for further questioning.
Get down there, you just gotta be honest with us, okay? Everybody knows what's going on. That's my partner, Sergeant Rainwater. He's nice.
Just be honest. Everybody knows what's going on, okay? We know that you don't know what's going on, but don't worry, because all of us know what's going on. So you just have to be honest. That's your only job. Okay.
Guys, they treat you good, okay?
Can you just move something right tough a little bit? I talk to you right now.
Thomas Smeaton was charged with 3 felonies: child sexually abusive activity, accosting a child for immoral purposes, and using the computer and internet to communicate with another to commit a crime. We can only hope Semitruck Thomas will not be using online dating to meet anyone underage anytime soon.
Hopefully he goes to jail
Seeing him again.
for the rest of his time.
Continue to keep you updated.
Thank
To
you.
watch more.
God, that was a bizarre... yeah, that's like, I don't know how I've been reacting to this for 26 minutes now, because that was like, I just kept getting distracted and going off on tangents, and the thing about that guy, could you imagine? Okay, like, pretend in a universe where, like, you are an adult woman who's actually consenting to have sex with this guy. Could you imagine what fucking him would actually be like? Dude would get confused. He just seems confused. I just feel like it's not even a matter of him being able to get hard or not. He just, not even confused in a dementia kind of way. He's like confused in like a fucking Leo from that 70s show kind of way. Oh, I remember what a point that a tangent I started going off on. I didn't finish. The whole why I started YouTubing was because I started, like, you know, just watching YouTubers to hang out with and like listening to them talk, and it's like having conversations with them because I'd be like talking to them in my home. Lord help me in the hell!
Disgusting voice.
Ah!
Who needs B-roll when, you know, you can just copy paste. It reminds me of Karibo.
And I figure, like, I'd be doing the same thing when I'm just watching regular content too, not even YouTube. Like, I'd just be watching TCAP and just be talking as I do. And at a certain point, it was like, these guys are kind of just watching shows and reacting, but they're just filming it. And people like them because they like hanging out with them. And I'm like, I just be doing that. And, you know, let the people decide if they want to hang out with me. 150 subscribers don't lie, unless they do. Either way, it doesn't matter. Bye, I guess.